When we open in the morning, we have 8 cars at a time that are coming in. We open the gates around 7:55.
Food banks started as a place where companies and people could deposit food and other people that needed it could withdraw it, just like how you would deposit money in a bank. And most of the food that food banks get across the country is donated. Food drives from grocery stores, from the government, farmers.
What they're getting now, we have bread, you have produce, the rice, the beans, the mixed vegetables.
When COVID hit, everything changed. It seemed overnight.
We were doing our regular numbers, which was the 500-600 count. When COVID hit, and we were doing 1,100 to 1,500 clients a day in this 5-hour period.
Every morning when we come in, there's a line of cars waiting for about an hour or longer to come get food. Food banks all over the country really had to turn on a dime. The first thing that we lost were all of our volunteers, going from 240 volunteers a day down to maybe 20. So as we're losing all of these things, what we were gaining was a number of clients. People that maybe a few months earlier were donors of a food bank were actually having to come for help. And it's really hard to ask for help.
When I lost my job and everything, we still had to put food on the table, so we came here often. And I was really sad and everything, though. It was really hard coming the first time. Really ashamed. I thought my pride was, was big, but that food helped us. It helped us to the fullest for a long time. The funny thing is, though, my wife asked me, she said, why don't you try to get a job at the St. Mary's Food Bank? And next thing you know, I signed the application, I got the job. Now I seen people who look just like me with their heads down. And I look over to them and that was me.
So as soon as we lost all of our volunteers here at St. Mary's Food Bank, a few weeks later, 4 buses pulled into our parking lot and it was National Guard soldiers. 50 soldiers every day. We're getting ready to lose that support, and food banks all over the country are going to be losing that support if they have it. And so we're really reaching out to the community to help us one more time, to help us with our volunteerism.
When you volunteer at a place like a food bank, you get your hands dirty. It's really about being on the ground floor and helping people. They brought in the National Guard, but they still need people like us. It's a great thing for people to be able to write a check, but what they really need during COVID is people to come in and volunteer and give their time.
You know, a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. And so what happens when that paycheck disappears unexpectedly and overnight? And if you can imagine what it's like to be a parent and know that there's nothing to feed your children at night. And that's just unimaginable. And that's where food banks come in, to supply that food, but also to supply hope and respect and kindness.